Hey guys, Fitchcatcher here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the spring event. This is day 2 and this video isn't exactly, spring related or Easter related, but I just haven't done it yet, and I would also like to say that I am putting effort into this event because if you have seen my logo, my YouTube logo has changed. Crypt Crusher now has Crypt King. He has bunny ears now on the photo, and it's also the background is flowers, and all of the letters are multicolored for the title Crypt Crusher. So I am putting some effort into this event because I am just really excited for what we'll do. Now, mobile game. We got 3 more leaks. Now I know that tons of people have already done their stuff on this, and yes, I have seen some videos, but not any about opinions, just them showing it, because I'm leaving the opinions to myself, because I don't want to see anyone else's videos with their opinions, and because that might change my opinions on it. So let's just get started with this. So I'm just going to show you it here. And we have 3 pictures. They all came out at different times, I'm sure. And in the first one here, with the big chompy from all that we can see, it's a big chompy. And what seems to be a purple and blue fret pack there, and also a chompy with the Activision logo on it. And then in the middle one, we have a pretty clear picture of a broccoli guy, 2 brawling chains, and a stealth elf with a strange type of skin. Now, is this going to be one of the games? Hopefully not, but this might be a game with in-app purchases. I've been worrying about this ever since Imaginators, when a little kid could accidentally buy a bunch of chests, a bunch of Imaginate chests, because if you run out and you press any button, then you'll immediately go on to the chest buying, where you can get chests. So that's not great. So I hope that this isn't kind of like that, because we do have a new skin. Now, from what we can see, the lore in this might not make sense completely, because we have 2 brawling chains and a broccoli guy who are meant to be trapped already. But, at the same time, it's like it could be in a different time span, because one of my fellow Portal Masters told me that, and I'm kind of, I don't know what to think about it, because it could be true. But we do see in the next photo Chef Pepperjack, Eruptor with some sort of new skin, and just there you can see Stormblade. I don't know if it's clear enough, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another picture somewhere on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna see what I think about it. So there's definitely no new Skylanders in this, that's for sure. But really, that's not a problem, because it's not meant to be a Skylanders game to go through the franchise. It's just a mobile game. It's not actually as big as we thought it would be, because we thought it would actually be, because we're meant to be of Lost Islands. How in Lost Islands, it's got nothing to do with the actual Skylar games, nothing to do with the gameplay or anything like that. This is also nothing to do with it, because it is confirmed that you're definitely going to be kind of doing like an RPG kind of thing. It's almost like Pokemon, in my opinion, even though I've only played one Pokemon game. So there's tons of different powers that you can use for each of your people. And if you've not played any RPG games before, such as all the Dragon games like Dragon Mania Legends, Dragon City, Monster Legends, that kind of stuff, well, when you're battling, you press different powers and you unlock different powers as you level up. But I'm still wondering about how this is going to fully work, because is it going to be more like the RPG games, as in is there going to be more Lost Island stuff? Is there going to be different buildings that you can place? Is there going to be a map? Or is it just going to be fighting? It's really interesting, but we're just going to have to wait and see, because I am so excited for it, and I know that all you guys are as well. But show me your hype in the comments, because you would anyway. But really, this game is just going to be pretty fun for most people. Some people that aren't really into that stuff, but do like Skylanders, you're probably still going to play it, but you may not enjoy it as much as people that like Pokemon with Skylanders. Pokemon is one of my favourites, but I have played it and it's pretty addictive. So really, all I can say about this is it's looking good, and I don't know, it could save the franchise for a little bit, since they've kind of been struggling to make new games from what we've seen from the 2-year gap in games so far. This year and last year there was no new Skylanders games, and I don't think this one counts as a Skylanders game. It's just more like a Skylanders. It's almost like a fan game, you know, except it's made by the actual people, as in it's different, you know. It's not your normal Skylanders game, and it's not the kind of thing that you'd be hyped for. So confirmed, no Skylanders, confirmed, no normal gameplay. Pretty much completely confirmed that you won't have an Xbox version of it, but who knows? Because that'd be pretty cool. A more HD version of that game on the Xbox, and maybe you could actually summon your Skylanders. That's another thing I wanted to tell you about. Well, no, talk to you about, sorry. So, in Skylanders Lost Islands, you didn't need a portal or anything like that. That's why I loved Lost Islands. I know that some of you, it was a bit too late for you to play it, but since it's shut down. But you had to enter a code, which you could get in-game, or you could find on the stickers. When you get the guys, it comes along with the cards as well. So it's a pretty fun way of bringing your Skylanders in, which also, since the game is free, kind of makes you have another reason to buy more Skylanders, which, you know, thinking business-wise, it's a pretty good idea, and I am so sad that they stopped it, because I have no idea how much cool stuff they would have been able to do with the superchargers and the senses since they got rid of it for Battlecast, and that was just a mistake. I played it once and I stopped because it just wasn't very good. Which is something I'm worrying about. It seems a bit too much like Battlecast. It might not go well. The lore doesn't make sense. Another thing, in this Chef Pepperjack thing, it looks like it's going to be a boss. And also, the fact that in the first leak, which I will leave at the end of the video, we had the different Skylanders, and we had some villains that we captured in Trap Team, such as Chef Pepperjack, which we know is in the game, and Wolfgang. So, I don't know, we could have a really cool boss fight with Wolfgang as well. So, from what I'm thinking, they might not actually make a proper reason for these bad guys to, you know, be captured, but the whole, to escape, or if it's before, then if you defeat them, then how are you going to capture them again when it comes to the Trap Team timeline? So, you know, it's kind of interesting. They might just not bother with any of that kind of stuff. They might just be like, alright, so we've got some bad guys who really didn't mean much to us at all, so we're just going to stick them in here and you can fight them again. You know, but I still am not really that bothered because it's a Skylanders game, so hype. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for my next Easter video, which I've got a lot of plans, let's just say. So I will see you guys later. Goodbye.